There everyone, it's Monica, your favorite Mary Kay diva, and I have a model today. This is Marissa, my daughter, and we are going to do brows because I get 1,000 questions. How do you do my brows? Somebody help me. So we're going to talk about brows quickly, and first thing that I'm going to tell you, because I hear it all the time, is I overplucked. You don't pluck your brows. You tweeze your brows, you pluck a chicken, okay? So let's just get that straight off the bat. Fix your language. You tweeze your brows. Now, I'm going to recommend when you're allowed to go out and about and you could maybe get your brows done professionally, as in shaping them professionally, look at some of your girlfriends and say, hey, I like your brows. Where did you get them done? I recommend getting threading done because they can do one line at a time versus wax, and you make a mistake and they rip it off and now you got a big hole in your brows. But check the person that you're asking, because it's almost like if you went to a dentist with no teeth and said, hey, can you fix my teeth? No, you want to go to someone with good brows and get your brows fixed, okay? Okay, so first things first, I'm going to show you a couple of different items on the way you can do your brows. We have these gorgeous Mary Kay Precision Brow Liners, and they come in a few different shades. We also have brow tints, which are fun and quick and dirty. You can do it at the first traffic light, but don't let the cops see you. Shh. And I'll also talk about something like a hazelnut eyeshadow. So if you look at your brows right now because you're at home and you got to DIY them, use tweezers and just kind of shape them the way you want. I always do my daughter's brows. So shape them the way you want, as thick as you want, as thin as you want. We have actually really blessed with really thick eyebrows, except sometimes they're a little long and a couple of inches on my eyebrows is too long. So I usually brush it straight up like this, and I use a little manicure scissor and I trim them because otherwise I look like Eugene Levy. Although I love Eugene Levy, but I don't want to look like his eyebrows. So what I'm going to show you first is a brow pencil, and this is a precision brow pencil. So I will show you how tight and thin that little pencil is, and it's a mechanical, which means it goes up and down. But what you want to do to start your brows is you put your brow beside the side of your nose, and you're going to do a little dot. This is not the time to pretend you have a Sharpie, okay? So you do a light little dot. Then you go from the edge of your nose to the corner of your eye, and that's where your brow should stop. Do you see that? So you can do a little soft dot there. And then, this is the tricky part. You got to be holding a mirror and you got to look dead center in the mirror. I'm doing this for Marissa. So Marissa, you look straight at the camera because you want the arch to be just to the right of the color of your eye, and that's where that third little dot goes, okay? So now you connect the dots, but you're not going like a Sharpie. You're going to notice here how the hairs go up straight, and then they kind of fall a little bit here, and then they go down a little bit more here. So you're going to mimic that with light little brush strokes. So here, we're just going to go up a little bit. And if you're wondering, I'm using blonde on Marissa. I could use brunette, but for the purpose to show you, I just want to show you that blonde is also a really good color for a lot of people. So here, I'm just going to go a little bit to the side and kind of mimic the way the hair falls down, okay? So you do these little strokes like this up here, and then they fall a little bit, and then they come down to the end. Now, I want to give you another little tip, is the start of your eyebrow you should never have the end further below where that start of the eyebrow. See how there's a line? You don't want the tail end of your eyebrow going down too low, because that'll make your eye droop. And ladies, 5 to 10 years coming off, you want to take that off. So you can just take a little bit off here, one at a time if you wanted. This is Marissa's favorite thing, pain infliction. So you can pull it up a little bit higher if you'd like, and that'll lift your eye. Okay, so once you've done that, you can take a little spoolie, you know, like the end of a mascara, and you just brush up. So you notice I brush up and over like that, because you're just kind of blending it, okay? If you're like, nah, pencil, I'm a little nervous about it, you can also use something. This is our hazelnut. I'll do it this way so you can see. This is a hazelnut eyeshadow, great color. And you can use a brush like this. We have a really tight brush that looks like this on one end, and the other end is actually like a spoolie. So it's a really handy brush. So you could always dip your brush in here, like the powder, and do the same thing where you're going up by the hair here, a little bit over, and then down on the side, okay? Now, for the divas in the house, if you need something done fast and furious, you're gonna love this. This is our brow tint. I'm using blonde again. I'm gonna show you that it has a tiny, tiny little mascara spoolie at the end, if you can see that. So just for demo purposes, I'm gonna use, very hygienic, I'm gonna use a mascara spoolie. Now, if this was yours, you would take it in and scoop, kind of scrape it on the neck so you don't have it all gooped up, okay? And what you're not gonna do is start here at the front. You're gonna start at the middle by the arch, and you're kind of go up a little bit and then over and down near the end. And at the front, when you've done that, you can go back to the front and put that, deposit that right there. Can you just look at me for a minute, love? So up here, over and down. And what the brow tint is doing is it's making it look like you have a lot more lashes, but it's also setting them in place, kind of like a hairspray, but with a bit of color. Okay, so if you're too nervous about using a brow pencil and you're not interested in doing something like the shadow, highly, highly recommend these brow tints. They come in 4 shades, but if you want to come closer, Marissa, to show the difference with nothing on the one brow and then this brow done, you can see the difference. Okay, doesn't that look lovely? Gorgeous. Gorgeous, because not that I'm biased. Anyways, there you have it. How to do brows, quick and dirty. And if you need a virtual consultation where I'm going to show that with you over the phone with a video call, not a problem. I just did it with another client and she was thrilled. So give me a holler and we'll set up a schedule for you. Again, brow tint, brow liner, and if you're interested, shadow. Look forward to seeing you next time. See you later. Bye.